So this is an adult male, and thanks to funding from Culture Vannin, we were able to have a radiocarbon date done on him, which dates him roughly to between 1207 and 1274. And when we analysed him, we found evidence of sharp force trauma, so multiple points of impact across his skull. The first of which is here. So on this skull, this is roughly just around this area. And the blade has come straight through, and you can see just a small amount of splintering here where it didn't quite go through and the bone broke. So just above that, so more towards this area, which is the parietal bone, we have this blow, and then it has flaked off and caused bone to come away. Just above there, around this area, we have another blow, which is just here. So this one did actually go all the way through, and you can see that because there is no splintering, and it's got like a smooth surface, which is all consistent with evidence of contact with a bladed weapon. On the right side, we then have another blow, same bone, but on the other side. This lesion is a little bit different, and this is evidence of healing. So this gentleman had an encounter with some form of trauma earlier, possibly a bladed weapon, or possibly more of a contact, kind of blunt force trauma, which had started to heal and remodel prior to all of the other trauma that occurred at time of death. So the date from these remains dates really nicely to the Kingdom of Man and the Isles period, so into the Viking period for the Isle of Man. And during this time, there was a large amount of migration from Scandinavia to the Isle of Man, but also just across the wider British Isles as well. Obviously, he has lots of trauma, so it could be evidence of interpersonal violence, possibly a skirmish that happened. And there are references to these in the chronicles, but we can't say for sure that he was a Viking.